So basically, the election just happened, and while I may not agree with the while I may not like the outcome, it's what I meant to say. Whether I agree or not, it happened. So I gotta deal with it, right? I mean, we all have to accept it. But I did put out a video a couple days ago about the election and how I feel, so Trump won, what do we do now? Where do we go? And I did say, take some time off, allow yourself to take a step back, enjoy some video games, do a hobby, or, just something, just get away from the news for a little bit. And when you feel ready, come back. Whether you're on the left, but, to be honest with you, I should have also been a little bit more, how do I say? I should have been a little bit more charitable for those who are on the right in terms of the American people, those who voted for Trump, right? So let's say if Kamala won, then I should put out a video saying, okay, well, she won and Trump lost. Here's how you guys could move on, or here's how we could move on as people, to get away from politics for just a little bit. And when you feel ready, come back. To not have the world is falling apart, or the sky is falling, or it's all doom and gloom. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I do feel that way, but it's not gonna help anybody, and to panic or be, going crazy or things like that. It's better to take this as an opportunity to listen to the other side. There is something I do want to address here. As I was looking through the comments and taking a look at, people who feel the way they do, their reasoning as to why they voted for Trump and why they're, moving towards the right. A lot of people just feel disenfranchised, especially men. And I've known this in particular, that men were feeling upset, that many of us on the left have been pushing, guys to the right because, we're not hearing them, we're not taking accountability on how they feel, we're not trying to offer an understanding, we're not offering a hand. So who else is gonna help them? Who else is gonna offer a hand? The right, And in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, and I could definitely be wrong here, but I think at the end of the day, people just want to live their lives in a way where they could afford it. And what do I mean by that? To take, to go one step deeper. A lot of men, in my opinion, feel disenfranchised, like they can't earn a living, they feel like they can't provide, they can't do anything, they get constantly, picked on as the villains. And in general, whether you're a guy or a girl, you want to earn a living, you want to earn a living wage, you want to be able to put food on the table, you want to have, your own place to live at, you want to, affordable housing, you want to live a life of dignity, and you want to live a life where you have purpose. And a lot of guys out there feel like they're not living a life that is worth living because they feel like they have no purpose. Now that's my take. I could be wrong. I want to hear you guys out. I want to better understand you. And I want to be that guy on the left who is willing to listen, to take accountability, to understand and help you. Whether it's, you feeling bad because you probably can't get a girlfriend or something. Maybe there are certain steps to take. Or you're feeling like you're not living your best potential. You're not earning enough. You're struggling financially. Or you feel like you're very much alone in the world. Let alone be in a relationship. You just feel like you don't have... You just feel like nobody has your back. I want to try. I want to give it a shot. To be, to have your back. And I get it. You may not agree with some policies. You may not agree with my takes, whether it be like immigration or or you may not agree with the left's social policies, but if you're watching this and you're from the right, or you may have, you know, different perspectives than I do, can we meet on the middle economically? Can we do that? Because do you remember when Bernie Sanders was running for president, but he couldn't really make it past the DNC, the Democratic, convention? Um, remember how there was like this term called Bernie Bros, and they got pushed away, disenfranchised, they got, you know, pushed down, and yeah, it was pretty disgusting that the left would do that. And I'm from the left, and I would consider myself as a Bernie bro, even though I, call myself a dumb wolf boy, a femboy, and if any right-wing guys want to call me a soy boy, sure, go for it, Because, like, I'm not insecure with my sexuality. I very much know who I am and what I am, and I just want the world to be a better place for everybody. Whether you're left or right, I don't care. But men in particular, I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your struggles. I want to try and help you. I want to try and be a role model, even if I'm not like the manliest man, right? So, if you're willing to give me a shot, cool. If not, that's okay. It's your choice. All I am trying to do is provide some kind of space, a place where it's okay for guys to be guys, or to be vulnerable, or, have some kind of understanding that you're struggling. Because yeah, you're not being heard. The entirety of Harris's campaign, Kamala's campaign, was simply just men do better and reproductive rights. She didn't really talk much about economics. Very little, in fact. She did talk about Medicare, but it was so minimal, it didn't really help anybody. It didn't really resonate with anybody. She did talk about inflation, but it wasn't as enough as, how much Trump talked about inflation. But yeah, I think that's where we're all hurting. It's not the social stuff, I think it's I don't think, I know it's economics. We're not earning enough, we're struggling, we're trying to pay our bills, but we can't, yeah, or for you guys out there, I want to hear you. What's up? What's bothering you? And let's make the world a better place.